Hello, men, women, and Asoras, and welcome back to another
second
episode of
mortar.
Let's Play Arma 3 with the XBG YouTube Alliance. Today, we are defending a ruined castle from a Russian attack. There are about 5 or 6 of us currently in the castle defending it, and there's another couple of people
Got
who
the other
are
machine
moving
gun
with
around
a
the corner
convoy
here.
to
I
give us
don't know any other place to put it.
Yeah, our mission is just to hold out for as long as
Tell me when
possible.
you
As you can
guys are
see, I've got a
ready.
little position set up here with a mortar and a machine gun. We had another mortar and a couple of other machine guns to work with as well.
Figured it might be useful
And
to get
basically,
inside.
we've got to hold the line against overwhelming odds. So,
I'm set.
let's see how we do, shall we? Sounds like the mission's about to be kicking off.
Alright. Starting mission.
Enemy spotted to the southwest.
This is the artillery computer for the mortar. Currently waiting for targets.
Grid square.
And yep,
We gotta see them on the
see
map.
some targets in range, not in range, on the map, but they are not in range of my mortar at this moment in time.
So I managed to fuck myself up.
And
Distance 300
yeah, the
meters.
music started playing. I added some music for this part because Arma 3 doesn't really have any music, so I decided for this kind of situation, adding some
They're currently in a
music to
dead
help
zone
us
for
set
the mortar.
mood. The combat mood would be appropriate. If you're looking for the music tracks, you can find all the links and appropriate stuff in the description below.
Gonna have to wait for him to get a little closer.
Yes.
Clearly like this music though. It really fits with the theme going for
I am.
squads.
Yeah, but when you switch to the next.
Still
biggest,
waiting for them to get a little
race,
closer for a
it's
mortar strike.
When they get to the buildings on grid square 068040, I can open fire then.
Another contact due west that will be within range. So we got a mortar strike on them. Also, this video is arguably more edited than the previous one, which I did a few weeks ago, which was 3 hours of footage for 30 minutes of video. This is about a little under 2 hours of footage, but we got about
Engaging the targets
15
due
minutes
west.
video
3
here,
round
so-
fire mission.
A little question
Wait,
for
you
you
want-
guys.
you want me to
What do you
take you to the
prefer? Do you
castle or do you want
prefer
me to stop?
these kinds of heavily edited videos with narration, with music and such? This kind of the style of video we're going for here.
One
do you
rounds
prefer
away,
more of an
impact 2
unedited
seconds.
video, you know, just have the all recorded, the
Check.
boring and everything. Just, you know,
No.
post the unedited video. Obviously, cut into episode
Any more
5
shells
chunks,
needed?
Shit.
cutting out intros and outros and that. But yeah, what do you guys prefer? What kind of style would you prefer for this?
Firing a
Not
second
video.
shell.
Yeah, and I'm firing some mortars at these targets now. First shell apparently was hit. Good. Hit, good. Not grammar, not my forte. Well. Okay, currently lining up for a third and final shot with the mortar because we get called off fire after this.
Another shell away. Southwest. Holding fire. He advised I'm abandoning the second mortar as I get positions on the southern end.
Because mortars are
Alright.
holding fire, I decided to get off the mortar and go to the southeast, I believe, wall, or southwest wall, one of the walls in the south. Take up positions. That AI is currently glitching to a sandbag. Yeah, we have a few AI defenders to help us here, and yeah, he's become one with the sandbag and is currently pointing the machine gun in the wrong direction. Great job, AI. Great job.
It looks like it may still be operational in a second.
Yeah, after questioning him for a little bit,
No, it's not operational.
trying to get up on that wall. Hold the line. Got my trusty M4 with me, which is the stand weapon we use when we play Arma. We use M4 style
As soon
weapons.
as you go up the,
And you can see we've got a lot of contacts out there. Probably close to a dozen overall. They kind of scattered though, so.
Multiple contacts
Sound
there.
like a one-man stand.
220.
Yeah, I've also got a small, which is a medium
Right in front of the gates,
launcher.
practically.
Only have a couple of spare rockets, which I don't actually use in this video. I don't get a shot at the and I think all those shots were a miss. But yeah, I'm carrying around anti-tank equipment because, you know, in case we need it. Sounds like one of the other guys on a machine gun is firing. We got an MG in that wall over there. I think I get that guy there, maybe? Not sure. I gotta reload. Also, these kind of missions that we're running on the server kind of take place in a persistent battlefield, sort of, so
Where's the...
not really. Basically, it's a bunch of missions that kind of relate to it. So this takes place on the same map. Well, you can't see if I look at the map because I don't have a flashlight for the map. This takes place in the same map as the first video in Arma when we captured the airfield. This takes, well, because there's been a few week gap and we played a few more times that I didn't record. This takes place a little further in the campaign.
Because there's a truck there, that enemy truck.
But yeah, same map. It's kind of cool. Alright, try to take aim on that target over there. And if you're wondering why there was no sound there, I just had to cut out me talking to someone.
Enemies are concentrating towards the southeastern.
Take a hit there. Not good. I'm practically fighting off myself. I've been hit.
The enemy at the base.
Patch myself up, I think. Yeah.
Hmm? No.
Alright.
Seriously, I didn't.
Together. Back on the wall.
Christian was down.
Ran out of my field of view. Not my field of view, my turn view. Because you rest your weapon on the wall. That's what I'm doing. I'm resting my weapon on the wall. You can't turn up. Getting off the wall. Decided to get off the wall now. I don't remember why. Probably just take a different position. Currently fighting targets to our east. Because you can get a position on that wall. To the east, we had a lot of targets get through the walls. I think some of them were glitching through, but they're too close for me to call in a mortar strike. He's moving a machine gun up in the front because it fell off the sidewall. At this point, we got a couple of contacts in the wall now, so now I've got to deal with them. I think we have contacts in the base perimeter. And I'm moving very slowly because my stamina is drained because I was carrying about 60 kilograms worth of equipment due east. Good anti-tank equipment and all, so not fun. If I was smart, I'd throw a grenade, but I'm not smart. I prefer to use my rifle. And, you know, nice stormtrooper aim there. Although when you're out of stamina, your aim goes to utter crap. Well, I think I can get him there. Yeah. Right down. Moving forward to confirm the kill. Make sure he's dead for real. Not faking it. And this guy comes out of nowhere. I think he might have phased through the wall, but I deal with him all the same. Alright, 2 kills. Probably a couple more that I missed. And I think we're taking artillery fire or something at this point. And I'm just kind of walking around. I don't know exactly what I'm doing at this point. And at this point, I decide to ditch the AT equipment temporarily so I can actually run the base. I don't have vehicles so I can move as of yet. So I decide to put my launcher and my backpack here. And this guy comes through the wall and shoots me. Take a hit, but I'm still in fighting shape. He goes down. I don't think I got the kill. I think my teammate there got the kill, or one of the other teammates. Yeah, I'm gonna patch myself up again.
I believe we just lost our man up there.
Sounds like a well-formed we need mortar crews. At this point, the mortars have been considered open fire again.
I have a suspicion that Shrink is down. I'm already on point.
Bandages are in place. Get some morphine to deal with the pain, and we're good to go. At this point, enemies start getting on the gate themselves, and in a sense, our AIs are pointing in the completely opposite direction, and they get obliterated. Hey, buddy, the gate is over there. The gate on the southeast place where the trenches are at. Now we are pointing your machine gun. I never thought there'd be someone worse at this game than me, but these AIs are moving wrong. At least this guy gets back on his feet and starts fighting. Then goes right to the sandbag, and I think I shoot him in the leg there, but he's still alive. And the bad guy's dead, so that's all that matters.
Sorry.
So I decided to get on this machine gun, which I also don't get a chance to use. Point it in the right direction for one. And in case anyone comes to the gate, but if you don't, and more targets. You need to keep an eye on that east to get off. It just needs help dealing them from there.
What?
Yeah, the enemy is
And there's that guy over there. Can't hit him because my stamina is crap right now. And might have picked up my AT at this point. My screen goes to sleep. Now I'm just currently playing a game of cat and mouse with this guy, trying to get a shot on him before he can get a shot on me. Again, if I was smart, I'd use a grenade. But I was thinking I was worried about the grenade hitting him at that point. Or I was just not thinking about it, one or the other.
Is it just me or is the weather getting worse?
Now I stand up, try to take a shot, and big mistake. And I go down. Not dead, and I eventually get revived later, but now we're moving towards the front gate because the vehicle was spotted over there.
See armor. I'm not sure if it's enemy armor.
Not sure if it's
but
that
right at the
vehicle,
gate,
it's
castle.
friendly. I don't take a shot anyway, but we head over to the front gate to help defend it at this point. Small out. Third person now. Get a look at my character. Now I'm moving to the front barricades to help deal some of the targets. Probably get my rifle out at some point. There we go. There's that lovely M4.
Cyber, I would say within perimeter.
Put these sandbags to get a place to rest my rifle on them. Or not. At this point I realized we're getting shot from behind. I think. Yeah, anyway, it was probably behind us now. That contact short rear again. Deal with him. I'm missing horribly. Reload again. Weapon on that hip. There we go.
What? Where?
One angle on him. See my machine gun that I never used.
How is that thing upside down?
I get a few on him, and I think I take him down.
On the wall. The northern
I don't think he gets back up, so I'm gonna call that another kill.
I did get two guys that were just
Now I got people holding the front wall, and there's a lag spike there.
there you got me. Thank you.
2 down.
At some point, I might get smart enough to get into cover.
Hmm?
There we go.
I need to...
It's upside down. I don't think you're gonna have any luck with that one.
Now we're launching our 6 some more, and I'm taking a shot at the rock because it looks like an enemy. Master at spotting things. That
I've
are not
removed
actually
almost all the
enemies.
corpses already.
So I
So
can't be too careful.
I just removed a lot of corpses. So not many.
Alright. Getting
Not
back
many.
to cover here.
Oh, I slipped off the wall.
Slightly
And
too much.
That's mission over.
Slightly too
Kind of
much.
anticlimactic, I know,
just
but
a bit.
Wow.
I actually got down to a couple minutes later after the cut, and then the convoy reinforcements got here, so the mission ended. And we won. Yeah. I call this winning, as I struggle to move a machine gun around, because why not?
It landed like a half
I hope you
meter
enjoyed
away
this
from
video.
me.
I will be probably making more
What
of
the
this.
fuck?
Well, maybe getting back to playing outside in the future, if I get some time. But
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed
terrible
it.
weather.
Make sure you tell me
Happens.
which editing style you would like to see. If you prefer this heavily edited with music and narration, or you prefer just raw, unedited footage.
We have a helicopter.
But anywho, until next time, remember to pick a controller and have a good time. Peace out, peoples.